And now another thing is the jobs. My personal advice would be to go to Australia in the month of August or September, because that's the time when hey guys, how's it going? My name is Omar, and in today's video we will be discussing what things you should be doing before heading to Australia on 476 visa, or if I have to put it in another way, how you must prepare yourself in the best possible way so that once you would be in Australia or once you would be on shore, you could allocate your time to more productive things as opposed to some things which would not really make much of a difference towards your ambitions of permanent residence of Australia. Or even if you do not really are aiming to live in Australia permanently, even then you must be getting these things done while you are in your home country, so that once you are on shore you would be like good to go to do things which you want to. So while you're in your home country, and if you have been granted with 476 visa, well done, congratulations. And now before heading to Australia, while you are in your home country, what you can do is go online, maybe go into the Optus website and order yourself a SIM and get that SIM delivered to your friends or relatives address in Australia, so that once you would be onshore, you will be good to go. Like you are just gonna put SIM into your mobile, and then you will be online. Next thing, while you are in your home country, my recommendation would be to just go online and have a quick run through the 100 points of ID topic for Australia. So I'll just give you a brief overview what is 100 points of ID. So in order to open up your bank account or in order to start your job, you will need to prove 100 points of ID. So that is something you must not get confused with. I'll just try to elaborate as much as I can. So what happens is that as soon as you land in Australia, certainly you would be targeting to open up your bank account first. So for that, if you go into a bank, they would ask you to prove 100 points of ID. Now for that, you must have a passport. So the passport would give you some points, a major chunk of points. You would not have Australian New Zealand driver's license, I'm assuming, since you would be going to Australia on your 476 visa for the first time, so you wouldn't have that. Now this is the primary list of documents. Now there are secondary list of documents as well, which relatively have lower points, but those points would include your Australian citizenship certificate or Australian birth certificate or foreign birth certificate. So if you are going to Australia, make sure if you have your birth certificate, have it with you. That can come very handy over there. Or if you have a document that was issued by a state or territory that is showing your full name and residential address, I wouldn't think you would have that. Or an Australian tax office notice clearly showing your name and residential address, you wouldn't have that either. Your overseas driver's license. So what it means is that while you are in your home country, you must have your driver's license sorted as well, an active driver's license. So make sure when you're home country, you are in the possession of this driver's license, and this driver's license must be verifiable, easily verifiable, so that if Australian authorities want to verify your driver's license, it would be very easy for them to either verify it online or maybe some via your High Commission in Australia. What I'm trying to say is your driver's license must be genuine, and it must be easily verifiable. That's what my point is. And so the bank you can choose as per your wish, but my favorite bank was Commonwealth Bank of Australia, probably because I always had seen Australian cricket team wearing those Commonwealth Bank of Australia t-shirt. So when I went to Australia, I immediately just went to CBA, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, and I opened up my bank account with them. So before you guys, you may want to open up your bank account with Westpac or NZ. So what my point is, while you're in your home country, just go through each of these banks' website and see what sort of ID checks they would be performing when you will be over there to open up your bank account. So that the point is you will be you will be well prepared once you are over there. You would have already know what sort of documents you should be carrying while before you would go to any of these banks. So that's been done. Next thing is TFN. Once you are in Australia, very first thing you should be doing is apply for TFN or tax file number. Go on to Google and type ATO TFN. Very first link that will pop up, just click that link, and it's a very easy 2 or 3 stage process. You just need to enter your personal information, your visa number, those sort of things, and you will get your TFN within 3 or 4 days. So that's very important. So do these things, these little things will make a huge difference, especially your driver's license, because you will need to commute yourself. Maybe your friend or relative will help you out for a couple of days or maybe 3 or 4 days, but eventually you'll need to get yourself sorted. And for that you will need a car maybe, and in order to drive a car you will need a valid driver's license. And if you have an overseas valid driver's license, you might be able to drive around for like 6 months, depending on which state you are going to stay. But normally the case is you can drive up to 6 months on your overseas driver's license, and after that you must shift towards your state's driver's license. So that's the information that you must be aware of. And now another thing is the jobs. My personal advice would be to go to Australia in the month of August or September, because that's the time when the jobs are advertised the most, mostly from the retailers, because with Christmas just around the corner, the retailers are hiring on a very large scale. So go in August or September, and you can apply for the jobs with retailers like Cotton On, Coles, Woolworths. On all of these areas you can target in order to find a job. So that's the information I thought I'll share with you guys, so that you guys can prepare yourself in the best possible way before heading to Australia on your 476 visas. In the future as well, I'll try to make more videos on this topic in order to share more and more information with you guys, so that you guys can learn from my experience, and you can structure your time in Australia in the best possible way. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.